FlossTube friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris and welcome to the first week of Flossmas. I hope that your December is going well and that you're enjoying all of the holiday content here on YouTube and on FlossTube, and yeah, are just looking forward to the holiday season that we're leading up to. I thought it would be fun to participate in Flossmas this year, but just in a small way, just dipping my toe in the water, so to speak. I don't think I'm prepared to do daily videos, at least not yet, although I'm working on some ideas maybe for next year. But I thought it might be fun this December to celebrate Flossmas with a series of Flossmas Parades. So I'm going to do one a week. This week we're going to look at previous finishes that haven't been fully finished yet. Next week we will do another kit parade. I did do one last year, but I have added quite a few kits to my collection since then, so I thought it would be fun to do that again. The week after that we're going to look at kitted up projects, so projects that I have, pattern and fabric and floss all ready to go. And then the final week of the month, probably between Christmas and New Year's, I will do sort of my annual whip parade year-end wrap-up sort of type of video. So yeah, let's get started. Who doesn't love a festive parade? So let's get started with previous finishes. These are in no particular order. I just sort of had a bin that I kept them in, and I've just pulled them all out and laid them here on the bed beside me, so pardon me if I keep turning away to pick things up, but let's get started and I'll show you some of the things that I've finished that are waiting to be fully finished. Let's start with, these are the birds from the Waxing Moon Designs seasonal birds. These are actually free charts. If you go to the Waxing Moon Designs website, I'm sure you can find them on there. I have stitched these with the called for DMC on some 28 count Monaco that I dyed myself with some RIT dye. This is when I was just starting to try some of my own dyeing, so I was playing with different concentrations, trying to get some modeling, that type of thing. So this is the spring bird. There's what he looks like. This is the summer bird. So this one I just sort of did an all over dye, as opposed to this one I tried to create some modeling. This is the autumn bird. And the winter bird. So I do have a plan, I think, for finishing these, so I'm hoping to maybe do a few more full finishes next year, so stay tuned for that. Let's just stick with series while we're at it. So this is a Lizzy Kate series. Pardon me, I forget the name of the series. I'll put it on the screen down below. So this is a series of 4. I have done some changes on these, but I'll be honest, I can't remember everything I changed because it was quite a while ago that I stitched these. So this one is spring. Summer. And again, this is 28 count Monaco that I dyed myself. And I think these are stitched with a combination of a lot of the called for over dyed flosses, some of the called for DMC, and just some conversions that I did myself. This is the autumn. And the winter. So I also have a plan for finishing these. So again, hopefully that's something you'll see in the new year. And while we're on series, the last finished series that I have are the hands-on design, a year in chalk, that I just finished this year. So this is January, February, March, March. So these are stitched on a 32 count Weeks Dye Works gunmetal, and I've just stitched them mostly with B5200 and then just threads from my stash that either matched the images on the pattern, or some of them I changed up to my own colors. That's April. May. June. July. August. September. October. November. And December. And that is it. So now some individual pieces. This was the Carolyn Manning Treehugger Sal. I can't remember if this is a 2020 or a 2021 Sal. Maybe even 2022, I forget now. I'll put it on the screen down below. So these were all 12 trees in the series. We got one a month. This is just stitched on an 18 count oatmeal Aida with the called for DMC flosses. So that was fun. This is my Galloping Horses sampler. This is from a magazine, an old magazine. The pattern is by the City Stitcher. So this is on 28 count Monaco that I dyed with Rit dye to kind of be this denim blue, because that's what the model was stitched on. And it's just stitched with B5200. So there's a lot of it is cross stitch, but there are a lot of specialty stitches in there. Like there's satin stitch, there's some eyelets, there's some queen stitches. There's a lot of queen stitches. But yeah, so that was fun. And then you may remember, this is Shooting Stars. It could go anyway. What way does it go? I think it goes this way. So this is from the Silk Stitching app. And I've stitched it with the called for DMC, except for my orange. I changed my orange to more of a burnt orange. And then I don't think you can see it, but I added a gold metallic to the stars as well. They're still stitched in a DMC, but I added a strand of gold metallic just to give them a little bit of glitter. But in real life, you can see the glitter. That's Shooting Stars. This, and again, forgive me, I'll put it on the screen down below if I can find it, but this is a little mini sampler that came with my friend stitch registration for, again, I can't remember if this is 2021, 2022. It was the one in the fall. It was the second one that they did, and it was like an autumn themed one. So this was our pre-stitch that we were to do ahead of time, and then at the online event they gave us a finishing tutorial of how to finish it, and in our box was the finishing kit, which comes with this little board. I know there's a glare, I apologize, but I'm not, it's all sealed in there, I don't want to take it out yet. So it comes with this little board to finish it on. It comes with the instructions, obviously. There's some batting and some pom-pom trim. And all the instructions are in there. It all came in this cute little bag. So So that, I have everything to finish it, so I have no reason not to finish it. More recently, I finished, these are the Telon Emblem, Leaves of Love. It's a set of 2 charts. This one is Clematis. This is the second one that I did, that I just finished this year. And the companion piece is Leaves of Love Dogwood. This is the first one that I did. So I want to find a pair of frames for those, frame them up so that they can be hung together on the wall. So this is Winter Squirrel by the Blue Flower. This is stitched on a 32 count legacy linen by Picture This Plus with the called for over-dyed threads. He's so cute. I love his little tree with all his acorns. I do have the pattern for the Autumn Squirrel that I was lucky enough to win when Mel, Patchy Pony Stitcher, I'll link her channel down below, she had done a giveaway because she had stitched Autumn Squirrel. So when she finished them, she did a giveaway on her channel, and I was lucky enough to win. So he's on the docket in my list to be stitched in the future. And then I'll have at least 2 of the squirrels. There's quite a few of them now. So this is an older finish. I don't think I've even shown this one. This is Count Your Blessings by Country Cottage Needleworks. It's stitched on, I think it's a 28 count. It's an even weave. I don't know if it's Lugana or Jobelin. Stitched with mostly the called for threads, except I think I changed up the flowers because they were an odd peachy orange color. And this just reminded me of spring, so I wanted to put the yellow flowers on there. This I stitched and finished in 2020. And I kind of took a break there during the pandemic, and I wasn't really filming videos at the time. So that's when this guy got finished, and I think that's why he never really got shown. But yeah, I'll put it in a little frame someday. Get it hung up. Alright, so then, since it's Flossmas and a Flossmas Parade, let's do a little bit of Christmas stuff. So this is a chart that came in a Cotton and Twine subscription box. They are a company based in the UK, and they do really great subscription boxes if you're interested in something like that. The boxes come with the pattern, all of the finishing material, the instructions, of course, all the threads, a sweet treat, a drink, and then a gift of some sort. I think I got a little ornament with this Christmas theme box. So that is the stitching. And then again, they send you all of the finishing materials. So there's like batting, double-sided tape, felt for the back. There's some rickrack. So everything that you need to fully finish it. So I really enjoyed their subscription boxes because of that. Like, not only did you get a fun project to stitch, but they give you everything to finish it. So it made it really easy to do that. But I still haven't done it, but it's easy when I decide to do it. So, and then what Flossmas Parade would be complete without some Santas. So one of my recent Santas that I finished earlier this year, this is an older pattern by Heartstrings, I believe. And they had a series, like there was a Santa for every month. And I forget, I think this might have been September, but I just sort of like the color palette in his outfit, and I like his little mustache. And then those are little beads in his little garland here that he's holding. That are just some Mill Hill beads that I was able to get through 1, 2, 3 stitch. And yeah, so he's fun. So I have a plan, I think, for him as well. So stay tuned to see him finished hopefully next year. And then I have my 2 stockings that I finished recently. So this is my North Wind stocking. Here's what the whole thing looks like. So it's so cool. I love all the animals. So much detail. So that one will need to get finished. And then the final one is my stocking, which I just finished again this year. This is an out of print dimensions kit. It's called Gifts for All. And again, I don't know if you can see the detail, like around his pocket and his fur trim. There's cording that I had to do out of gold floss. Around the horse's bridles the same. But yeah, I just love the vividness of the colors in this one. It's just so pretty. So yeah, so I have these two stockings. I have one already completed for my one daughter. And then I have another one in the works. I have another one in the works for my husband. So once I finish his stocking, finish stitching his stocking, then I'm going to fully finish all three of them at the same time so that everything's fresh in my mind, and they're all kind of finished the same. So that is it. That is our first of 4 Flossmas Parades. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope maybe you saw some fun things you hadn't seen before, or some things that maybe inspired you a little bit. But most of all, I just hope you had fun following along and seeing some cross stitching. So thank you so much for tuning in. I know there's lots of stuff to watch out there. Come back next week if you want to see all of the kits that I have in my stash, which are quite a few. That might be a little bit longer video. But until then, happy holidays, have a good December, and I'll see you soon. Bye.